Hi guys, this is Mike Cullen from the northeast of England, and you catch me in the middle of composing a news jingle. Now then, I've never ever composed a news jingle in my entire life, so I wouldn't know what to do, what kind of feeling it would have. Obviously it would have a tense kind of upbeat kind of feeling to it, you know, just like a news jingle normally has. So what you catch me doing at the moment is just inputting all the drum parts. So this is just the drum parts here. So you've got a bass drum on the bottom, which is like a steady pulse, and these are the hi-hats, like so. So what I'm doing is I'm copying those to every single section. Just put that there. We also put one here, and we also put one here as well, and we carry on along the line until we get to the end of the jingle. So you have to highlight each section, each bar, so to speak, and then it'll come to an end, which is dum dum dum, like that. So what I want to do is I want to put a symbol at the end of that, just to finalize the whole thing. So there's the symbol, this is it here, and this little speaker icon enables you to listen to the sound without having to put anything into this bar here. So we've got this symbol, so I want that on the third beat here, which is, so it's got to be there on the third beat. So if I line that up with that, I know where I'm going to put the symbol now. Just draw that in very simply, and bring the velocity down to about 80, so it's not too loud. If we played it from there. Okay, so there's the whole, that's the bones of the jingle. So if we play what we have already, which is this, and it just goes on and on. That is the entirety of the jingle itself. So if we close this down, this is, by the way, this is Reason 8.1, which cost me a lot of money, I tell you. Yeah, it was 102 quid. But you know what? I love it, because you can do loads of different things with it. You can compose dance music, and in my case, I don't tend to compose dance music. I don't know why. I just don't tend to use it for that. Well, for that reason. I don't use Reason for that reason. I tend to just compose what I feel on the day. So I thought, well, I'll give a news jingle a go, and I've never composed one ever. Okay, so just bear that in mind. Now then, down here we have the audio to the jingle itself. So if we play it from here, well, it doesn't want to play because I've got it muted on the mixer. Alright, where's the... There it is. Oh no, solo that, that's it. This should work.
Broadcasting across Cannock, online and via your mobile. This is Cannock Radio. Truly local radio.
So that's the very bones of the jingle, and as you can see, I've got a lot of tracks muted here along this little strip of channels here. So if we unmute everything, take everything off solo, I should say. I'm just wondering what that thing is at the end, this Tech 20 disco thing. I don't think that's needed. I think that was muted for a reason. And we play the whole jingle, it'll sound something like this.
Broadcasting across Cannock, online and via your mobile. This is Cannock Radio. Truly local radio.
And there you go, that is my attempt at a news jingle. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't criticise too much because I've never done it before, so I'll give you one more listen to it. There we go.
Broadcasting across Cannock, online and via your mobile. This is Cannock Radio. Truly local radio.
You'll notice that there was one more channel muted. Because I'm very inspired by LBC's jingle package from 2008 when they brought in the big orchestral package. I decided to put some kind of orchestra in there as well, so it sounded orchestral. But this didn't really work for me. But you can hear it anyway if it's turned up. And let me just play it quickly.
Broadcasting across.
Hang on.
Broadcasting across Cannock, online and via your mobile. This is Cannock Radio. Truly local radio.
Maybe it wasn't constructed correctly, so the full orchestra is here, so it just contains single notes. If we go into that and we do that, solo that. So it's just going up the scale. That's going up the scale, so if we turn that back up a little bit more, then we might be able to hear it a bit better. Let's come out of this and do this.
Broadcasting across Cannock, online and via your mobile. This is Cannock Radio. Truly local radio.
If we take this out, which is the do 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 thing, if we take that out, you'll be able to hear it better. Oh no, mute. We need to mute it, not solo.
Broadcasting across Cannock, online and via your mobile. This is Cannock Radio. Truly local radio.
I think that note at the end wants to be slightly higher.
And via your mobile. This is Cannock Radio. This is
Try that again.
Broadcasting across Cannock, online and via your mobile. This is Cannock Radio. Truly local radio.
Ah, I moved the wrong note, didn't I? Oh, that doesn't matter because it can go. That one can go higher, can't it? So let's just bring that. So it's right at the end. That doesn't matter. Let's take that out, put that in again. That's meant to go right to the end of the bar, but no, Take that off, snap. There we go. It's supposed to go right at the end of the bar like that. Snap it back into position. Put that back to 16. Take that velocity down to about 80. Do that. See what that sounds like.
Broadcasting across Cannock. Online and via your mobile. This is Cannock Radio. Truly local radio.
Now these punches at the end. Oops, don't want to do that. Don't want to do that at all. Oh, okay, so that one belongs to, for some reason that's stuck there, so that wants to belong to what note was that? That was a C. Okay. So we'll put that C back in there, so it belongs to this block. Doesn't want to go in, does it? No, it doesn't. Take that out of there. There's a bit of a cross going on here for some reason. I don't know what. Ah, there we go. I've spotted it. So that belongs to there, doesn't it? That belongs to that block, which is highlighted. Let's just take that block out and just start that again. So we're doing up to there. That's it. So that's snapped back into that block here. So if you put one more block here, stretch that. To about 10. That should be right at the very end. Yeah, okay. So it's C, E flat, and F. But we want to go down. It's not going to be that long. Shorten that, and then the next one is F. Just continuing where we left off, I was putting some notes into the end of the news jingle, so I've managed to solo this full orchestra section here, and just busy putting the end into this particular bar here, which is going to be, and then hopefully the next note is there, hopefully. Now let's see if that lines up with the drums. It should do. It should actually line up quite nicely with the drums. There we go. So we've got one section. So we need to put one further down just to make it a bit sort of deeper. So we'll go down here. Then we need to go. I need to put the pointer so I know where I am with the notes. There we go. And then that's the same place as that. Bring that there, and then put that. So we've got. So we should have something like this, and you can double up these notes as well. You can harmonize these strings as well. I mean, all we've done here is we've just put these notes in unison, which is perfectly acceptable. It's what normally happens at the end of a news jingle. You would normally put something in unison at the end. So let's hear what we've got so far. I'll tell you what, we'll take this voiceover off. So I've already got the music. Now then, I just want to make a few alterations. In fact, 2 alterations. Because when we saw all that, that note's too high. It's jumped up too high. So we'll just put that there. Now then, what we'll do there is we'll bring the velocity down to about 60, so it's not as loud. So it's building up very, very gradually. So if we go back into here, let's put that at 50 and put that at something like 50. Well, that's 55 is enough for that. And then put this at that's at 60, so it's gradually building up in volume, and then you get to here, and then we'll just bring that down to 70, and then you've got the big finish at the end there. Just finish off that, do that. But let's hear it all together. Now then, what we can do is we can put this back in, but just bring it down to maybe it's about there, just so you can hear the strings as well as everything else. And there we have it. That is the news jingle instrumental version itself. We just go back to the mixer. We'll just push up that voiceover a little bit more, so it's a bit louder, because it's going to take a long time to, get these all to fade down at once, to let that voiceover be a bit more prominent. So if we just keep it up in volume a little bit more than normal, it should punch through.
Broadcasting across Cannock, online and via your mobile. This is Cannock Radio. Truly local radio.